Well, hello, good people. Today I wanted to walk you through on how to develop some concept car ideas. But we're going to have some fun today and develop a Batmobile inspired concept car. What you see on the screen now is the prompt that we're going to use as a basis. The highlighted words are the only things that you really need to change, but once you get good results from this prompt, I encourage you to change the words as you see fit. So first we want to start with our main idea. In this case, it's a Batmobile Formula One concept car in Vanta Black. At the front of the prompt, I added wide angle view to ensure that we get the whole car framed in the picture. And then we want to add our aspect ratio of 3:2, and we're going to simply generate this image and see what we come up with. So the idea here of using Batmobile Formula One, it's going to fuse the two ideals together. Although it's going to mostly look like a Formula One car, it's going to have those aspects of the Batmobile. Let's take a look at the image. And because of Midjourney's default render settings, we are getting pretty photorealistic images already. So there isn't too much to do after this, except to develop the look based on your idea. Now I'm going to copy the same prompt, put it into the prompt area. Now I want to focus on the details of the car. In this case, I'm going to use gold ornate decals. The color is up to you. You can use white, you can use blue, whatever your heart desires. And I want to include the smooth edges and curves just to give it that sleek, stealthy look. Let's generate these images and see how they turn out. Let's take a look at the rendered images. There we go. Now it's really starting to take shape. We see the ornate gold decals. Gives it that very fancy look. Very sleek, very modern. That's the look that I'm going for. Now that I have the look that I want, at this point I want to think about the environment and its surroundings. In the prompt, I'm going to add rain, wet city streets, photorealistic, and cinematic. Let's generate this prompt with the environment. Let's open these up in the browser. And as requested in the prompt, we now have the concept car in the city with wet city streets. Lastly, we're going to add some prompt words to address the lighting. So we'll add volumetric lighting, ambient occlusion, and Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is basically a renderer that many studios use for cutscenes in video games, for films. It can really boost that photorealistic look, but still also have sort of a CG feel to it. Basically now we've developed a foundation for a prompt where we can come up with our concept car ideas. All right, this one is done. We'll open it up to view. Those last lighting prompts really help with things like the reflection on the car, the wet ground, and that's something people overlook because really it's the lighting that gives things that photorealism. It's not the only thing, but it is a key factor. Now that we have a prompt foundation, this is where we can have a lot of fun. Now, obviously, you can go ahead with the same prompt and keep running it until you get the results that you want, or you can mix up the look in many ways. So what we're going to do is leave the Batmobile part and change Formula One to something like Lamborghini. As you can see, now we have a totally different Batmobile concept car based on a Lamborghini. Here's another one based off a Porsche, a Pontiac Firebird concept car based on the old show Knight Rider. Yes, it shows my age. If you remember this show, let me know in the comments below so I don't feel so old. And I even tried out the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Even Mario Kart works on this prompt, and it looks pretty cool. You could even remove the Vanta Black to just let Midjourney give the cars its own color, as you see in these examples of the Mario Kart prompt. And the last one I want to show you is based on the Bumblebee Chevy Camaro from the movie Transformers. So the idea of having a foundational prompt to work off can really help with your creativity. So all I did with those other examples was change Formula One, Vanta Black, or even gold here to different colors, different car models. And in the other cases of the Mario Kart and the Bumblebee car, I removed Batmobile and just put Mario Kart here, or Bumblebee, Chevy Camaro, and I left everything else. But as I said before, once you get the results that you like, you can change a lot of these lighting settings to get different looks and feels. You could change the wet city streets to a Formula 1 track, or perhaps have mountains in the backgrounds. There's so much you can do with this. It's one thing to create a Lamborghini and make it look like a Lamborghini, but the fun of text-to-image AI is being creative with it and coming up with your own concepts and ideas. I do have a video on basic prompting right here that you can check out that goes more into detail on developing your prompts. For now, my friends, until the next video, I'll see you when I see you.